some people that might be familiar to you. Zabby Lewis, May Arnett, Johnny Hodges, if I might add, Arnie Cheatham, Ken McIntyre, right across the street, on Wellington Street, where Malcolm X lives. We've got an incredible history here of people of color, and I just want to refer people to City Life. It's a community organization that does organizing around exactly these kind of issues. Please get active in City Life, get active in your communities, because this problem is not going to go away. Rate of homelessness going up sky high. Special tribute to Rebecca Paris, and to the Hi-Hat, and to the Pioneer Club, and to all of the clubs that were here where people would come in. Once you cross that bridge, when people of color couldn't find a place to stay, they came to the South End. They'd perform on that side of the bridge, and when they went to rent a room, they couldn't find any place to stay. They came here. So this is a treasure. This community is a treasure, and it should be preserved for the people.
Yeah, hi. A lot of you know me. I'm Jack Drury. That's my daughter's great-grandmother right here. That's Dora Kemp. Mrs. Kemp, 34 Concord Square. That's where my daughter's mother was living when I met her. I have talked with the developers, and I pledge to you that this mural will be preserved in some way. I'm talking to the developers. They're telling me they're going to put a Hi-Hat nightclub in here, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. But I just had to show up today because I know my Nana would want me here.
That's right.
And I promise that this mural will be preserved. Anybody who wants to talk with me, I'm available. God bless you. God bless you.
So this ends our press conference, and the mural he's talking about is the honor roll. It was done by Jamil, Parker, and you will see images of everyone who had something to do inside of the Harriet Tubman. You'll see former GED instructors, Ava Kerr. You'll see different seniors who used to visit it, but this is a gym, and for me, I speak for Tenants Development Corporation. And I need this to go on record. When you have the oldest tenants' rights organization that won the first case on the side of a tenant in a tenant versus landlord dispute, spearheading tenants' rights across the country,
That's right.
to now be gentrified and displaced by the very organization they were born at, we now know enough with condos. This cannot be condos. This is for everyone. Everyone is part of this neighborhood. And what we are asking is to call City of Boston, talk to Mayor Walsh, put pressure. This is a historical site, and as people mentioned, there is a tremendous amount of African American history, which is why the community organizers in the 70s built it here. When you talk to anyone who is an elder community organizer, especially the men, one of the associate director who worked under Frida Garcia, he came into the building because no one knew and no one was included in the decision-making process. And as he walked in, he said, I can't believe they're selling her. They don't call it a building, they call it her, because of everyone that it represented. So we're asking to call Marty Walsh, we're asking to call the Governor Baker, because this is a gym and it needs to be fixed up and preserved. And I thank you. Also call Maura Healy. And I want to end on this, because when you look at what you get, if this is preserved, you get services for all types of people, from LGBTQ to seniors to youth. You get a place. I'm going to give you a great example. Neighborhood associations need a place to meet. Right. This building has been shut down for almost 2 years, empty, and people cannot meet there. It's a meeting place, political place. What you get if you put condos here, more condos, unaffordable condos, density, traffic, because they're going to build an underground parking lot. Another upscale cafe, as if the South End doesn't have enough upscale cafes. But the one thing I need to talk about as an African American female, it's interesting when people think that naming the condos Tubman Place is an honor to Harriet Tubman. It is actually disrespectful. It's an insult, because our history and our culture is not a slogan. It's not a logo to make and now I know what the young people talk about when they talk about cultural appropriation. This is our history, our culture, and not some a slogan that goes on high-end condos. And and also, if any of Harriet Tubman's descendants could not live in these high-end luxury condos. So thank you for coming out. People signed up. We will be doing community actions. We will be doing a meeting on Monday, and we will call you and let you know where it's located. Because as everyone has said, the train is just starting. As Edna Smallwood, who is one of the old school community organizers, she said, nothing is over. She said, even when they're about to break ground, you can still stop a project. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Wait. So we're going to have the meeting at 6 at A.M.E. Church, which is Harriet Tubman's church. So if you signed your name, we will be calling people. Right here.
Excuse me, I have one correction I need to make. This is the Harriet Tubman House. 48 Rutland Street is 48 Rutland Street. It is not the Harriet Tubman House. It's a good organization, but it ain't Harriet like this place. Just wanted to make that clear.
Thank you for everyone who came out. Thank you for everyone who helped organize this very peaceful press conference.